Hey, what is up everybody? Today we are going to take a look at the new HD camera for the PlayStation 5. I'm very excited because it has a background removal tool if you have a green screen, which I do. So, let's check it out. Alright, so here's the box. Pretty standard HD camera for PS5. I definitely think it looks a little nicer looking than the PS4 one does. It does have just that same theme as the overall look to everything. As you can see, it's 1080. It's got a background removal tool, and it's got a built-in stand. So very cool. Let's get right into it. Let me get out my knife. And I believe this was $69.99, but it might have been $59.99. Off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure, but I believe $69.99. Well, we're just going to cut it because the tape was giving me troubles. Alright, so we get the camera itself. Let's open up this whole bag here. Here's a little instructions too. I think that's everything, yeah. So here's the camera itself. It just plugs into the USB on the back of the PlayStation. And seems pretty self-explanatory, nothing else in there. So nothing really to the box either. So let's plug it in and see what the old girl can do. Alright guys, when you first get your camera, you're going to need to go to settings. You're going to need to go to camera, or sorry, accessories. Then go down to camera at the bottom. From there, you can adjust your HD camera. And this just makes you like put your face in a couple different sections of the screen. Yeah, sorry, I'm cutting in front of you guys. There we go. Okay, so that's all set up. Okay, now that that's set up, you're going to want to back out of that. So hit circle, go all the way down to the bottom to captures and broadcast. You're going to go down to captures, change your video quality to your desired method. I have it at the highest, and that's the highest you can output to YouTube, so that's why I have it at that. If you want to change the audio, but I just leave it. We're going to go down here to camera. Okay, when you first turn this on, it's not going to be on, so you're going to need to turn it on. I already have my green screen configured, as you can see. We can make this all different sizes. But if you don't have your green screen figured, like this is how it'll look. You're going to go down to clipping mask and select chroma key, which means green screen. I don't know why they didn't just call it green screen. And as you can see, sometimes it bugs out a little when you first start it, but then it'll fix itself. You're going to want to make sure your green screen is lit really good. I have one camera, or one light above the TV, and then one on each side of the green screen. You can adjust the levels of it here too if you want to make it like darker or something. You got to play with it, see what will work the best for your green screen. Every green screen's a little different. But yeah, it kind of fixes itself too after a little bit, which is pretty cool. You can adjust the brightness and contrast. Cool, if you want to make yourself transparent too. Okay, so those are all the chroma key functions. Besides the chroma key, you can do the hex cutout, square cutout, oops, hit too many buttons here. Circle cutout. We're going to leave it on chroma key because that's my favorite. Okay, we're going to hit back. Okay, now if you want to, that's all set up, ready to go now. So now if you want to start streaming or whatever, all you got to do is go into a game. Oh, oops, or a game library. Here, let's go into Astro's Playroom, why not? Okay, so we're going to go into Astro's Playroom. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the share button. Okay, now from here, if you just want to start a recording for you're going to edit on the computer later, just hit start recording. But if you're going to be broadcasting, you're going to want to go over here to capture options. Make sure these are all set up good. Video file type for streaming, you want it this one. You want it this one if you're going to save the file and edit it on your computer later, pick that one. But since we're streaming, we're going to keep it on that. Or turn this down just a little bit. Okay, if you want to include your mic's audio, you can do that. Include party audio, you know, if you're playing with multiple people. And then for broadcast, we're going to go here. I already have it set up to YouTube, but if you go here, you can switch it to Twitch if you want to do Twitch. Broadcast options, we're going to make sure our camera's turned on. If you want to put your chat, your activity, make sure this is whatever you want it to be. I got it same 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames a second. Same thing I picked in the camera settings, so it'll work perfectly with this camera. Okay, and then we're gonna leave this just as a private video because this is just for a test for the video sake. So we are gonna go live here. Okay, now you can see I'll pop up in the corner there, and as you can see, the green screen function is working really good. The blue isn't really the best. I got a weird color hair too, so that throws it off. But yeah, the blue and gray color of my hat aren't the best. So you want to kind of be conscious about what colors you wear. Like, don't wear a green shirt, obviously, or your green won't work. The camera right here, this part of the camera is green, or it's like a bluish green, so that's messing with the green screen. But yeah, but as far as just playing, you know, then you can stream, and then you can open it up on your YouTube or whatever and be good to go. We're just going to kill that. I just wanted to show you that it was working. But that's how you set it up, get it ready to go. I'm going to play just like a minute clip of me and my buddy streaming last night so you can see it in action, how it looks with everything else.
Microphone. This microphone's on the freaking controllers now. Alright guys, we're back. Did anybody else score a PS5 in the chat? Any of you guys get one?
Get a PS5?
Alright, where do we go, Ben?
Okay, so Kevin Esquivel is saying that we did fix it, so yes.
Alright guys, the way I see it, if you're going to be streaming on a PS5, this is almost a no-brainer. This is $60. If you don't have, like it was either this, or I get like an Elgato, I had to buy all this different software, run OBS on my laptop in order to stream. This made streaming my first time ever. I've been YouTubing for like 15 years. It was my first ever live stream, and it actually went really smooth, and all we used was this camera. Literally super, super easy. So if you're somebody that wants to get into streaming, this is definitely the easiest way possible. It's not 4K, but I kind of think that's a good thing, because if it was 4K, it might slow down your stream because it's so much, you know, unless you have a really good internet connection. And your box is so small, if you're getting this for streaming, that you don't need it to be in 4K because you're not the focal point of the whole thing anyways. And as long as you have good lighting, it works really good. So if you don't have good lighting, you don't have a way to add lighting to your room, this would not be a good option. It's not good in low light. But if you have a good light setup, it actually is really good. I'm definitely very impressed with this. First review, I hadn't seen any review where people showed how to use the green screen. It's really easy. I had to play around with it a little bit till I figured it out. But yeah, if you got a green screen like me, definitely pick this up. So I'll see you guys later, and peace out.